Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So basically I have no idea what I'm about to do right now. Do you guys hear that? That's my freaking fan. I have my fan on because because it's super cute and I just got it. Let me show you guys. Look how cute it is. It's like mini and like I love having it on my makeup table because I like get so hot when I'm doing my makeup. Literally it was like $7 at Michael's, I think. Also my room is a huge mess. Don't look at it, don't judge me. I literally haven't put away anything from Christmas. Basically, I'm just gonna do a quick get ready with me. It's gonna be super like modest, natural makeup just because every year on New Year's, here's a little story time. So every year on New Year's, I actually go to my grandparents' church and celebrate with them. And they're like super like old-fashioned Christians. So, you know, the whole no makeup, don't cut your hair, like wear long skirts, don't do this, don't do that. So it's like super strict, and that's honestly kind of how I grew up. My mom's a little more liberal, but like, well, a lot more liberal, but basically that's like the only holiday that they celebrate, my grandparents. So we always like make it, you know, a tradition to go to church with them on that day, and like you do the countdown and you pray with your family, and then we all go to one of my family members' houses and we hang out, we have food, and like we just sleep over until the next day, and we like hang out the whole day also. So since my grandpa's birthday is on the 2nd, we like celebrate his birthday tomorrow and everything too. So obviously I'm not gonna go with a full beat face, you know, freaking smoky eye, nothing like at all. Which it's like in part when I was little I used to like be so upset about it and be like, oh my god, like I just want to be like everyone else and go out and like take cool pictures and this and that. But honestly, like thinking about it, like I have so much left of my life to live, and like I want to appreciate like the little traditions like this that I do have with my family, because eventually like not everyone's gonna be here and it's not even gonna be a tradition anymore, you know. It's just gonna be like a memory, and I have my whole life to live. And like, what am I really missing out on? Like getting drunk, being hungover the next day? Like I'll still take a bomb picture tomorrow, so it'll be fine. But anyways, the setup is kind of crazy. I have like my tripod on top of like a box on top of this in front of my vanity so that I'm able to like get the light, and then I'm sitting on like my freaking dinner table that I just put in my room, and I'm eventually gonna get myself situated. We're hopefully gonna move by next summer, so I know that sounds like a long time, but anyways, bear with me. And I know this is the longest intro of the world, but anyways, if you want to watch a quick get ready with me, and just keep watching. I already put my moisturizer on, and then I put like a lip mask. It's like a mask, but it's honestly like a freaking lip balm. I put that on, so I just need to put on my primer. So I'm gonna use this the Professional, which is the little Benefit one. It's I got as a sample. I have the big one, but I have so many samples from all like the subscriptions that I get that I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna use like all my samples before. I have no idea like what look I'm going for. Honestly, it's probably gonna be no shadow and just like bronzer highlight, because like I said, I can't be going and looking crazy if I'm not looking directly at the camera. My mirror is like right behind, so I kind of need to see what I'm doing. I have my palette right here. I guess I can open this, but that mirror sucks. Anyway, I don't know if it's in my head, but like I don't feel like primers like this that are supposed to cover your pores really work that well. I feel like they're just like, yeah, they make my skin look like smoother, but I guess I'd have to like do one side primer, one side no primer, because I really don't see like a huge enough difference that like I cannot like do my makeup without primer, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I can do my makeup without primer and it's not a huge deal, but maybe I just like don't see the difference, and maybe there is a difference. God, I hate it. This vanity like washes me out so bad. Do I not look like so friggin' white right now? I'm brown, guys. Like I'm legit brown. So I don't know what's going on, but it's fine. That annoying noise is my vanity. Like it makes this weird sound when the lights are on. It's like zzz. Like I don't know if it's like so much energy, but it's crazy. So sorry about that in advance. I know it's like super annoying, but I don't know like what I can freaking do about it. So anyways, I already put the pore primer on, whatever. I'm gonna use this next so I can have glow to my skin. It's just Strobe Cream by MAC. This is the one that's not tinted. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, this is the one that has no tint. It's just the regular one, which is the original one. I think the tint one came out like what, last year or something like that. So yeah, usually I either mix this in with my foundation, or I only put it on the high points of my cheeks when I'm doing like no makeup, but I think I'm just gonna apply it all over my face today, and I'm using this brush because my friend Emily, who I'm pretty sure you guys have seen if you watch my other videos, she wears zero makeup. I don't even think she owns any type of makeup at all, and her stepmom got her BH Cosmetics brushes for Christmas, like a freaking 11 pack, and I was like, I'm pretty sure she got those for me, because like, what? She doesn't wear makeup, like that's so like random, but whatever, she gave them to me, so that's all that matters. But yeah, I hope that by putting this on top of like the other primer, like it doesn't like change it or anything, you know. Usually just brush my brows up. My brows are so annoying. Like, I've gone through so many phases with them where I like try and grow them out, and then like they get crazy hairy and it's like ridiculous. Oh, by the way, I'm using wow, I've had this brush so long it doesn't even have a name on it, but it's like the eyebrow brush from Anastasia. Like, I don't know if it, like, if they have other brow brushes, but this is like the brush. Like, I remember when the dip brow like first came out and it was so popular, this is like the brush they advertised with it, and they still do. So it's the eyebrow brush by Anastasia, and then I'm using the dip brown, dark brown. This stuff is pretty dangerous if you use too much. When I was at church this morning, like they sang one of my favorite songs and it's like stuck in my head. I can't get it out of my head. If I can find it, I'll insert like a little clip right here while I fast forward these brows. Okay guys, literally my brows took me like 4 hours. They're so annoying because it's like I'm missing hair up here, and then this one's like more round and sharp, and it's just like so annoying. I have to use so many products to get them to look decent. Anyways, I'm gonna prime my eyes now with, I thought I saw a hair, I was about to freak out. Anyway, I'm gonna prime my eyes with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I hate like long words like that, like eyeshadow primer, okay? And this is in Eden, which is supposed to be kind of like a skin color, but obviously like because I'm dark, it's way lighter than me, but it like blends out nicely. I like it. Sometimes I use a brush, but first I like to buff it in with my finger, because I feel like with the brush, if you don't like do this first, it gets like really streaky, and I don't want that. So, and it's like, it looks really thick, but it's honestly really, really thin. Like, it blends out so easily. So I'm gonna do that first, and then I will go in my brush or my beauty blender. I'm not sure. It honestly just depends like what I have easier access. I look crazy right now, it's so funny. I'm curious to know if like what primer you guys use for your eyes. I know a lot of people use concealer, which I sometimes do too, like usually on everyday makeup where I'm just like doing face usually and no eyes. Yeah, I'm gonna use my beauty blender because it's more accessible to me. It's already starting to dry, which is no bueno. Where's my spray? It's already technically damp, but it's like drying, and I don't want to go to the bathroom and re-wet it, so I'm just using the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I know a lot of people use concealer to prime their eyes, and I do that sometimes. It's alright. I use this. I think this is one of my favorites. I was using the MAC Painterly Paint Ball. What the heck is it called? You know what I'm talking about. The little paint pot in what color is it in? I forgot. It's like in my drawer somewhere, but basically the paint pot. Okay, I'll probably put a little picture right here because I can't think of it right now. But I feel like it's so weird. Like, it doesn't blend out. Like this one, it blends out and it just literally, there's like no creases, no nothing. Most of it, you know, it's like fine. But the other one, like, it gets like little grainy and like weird. Like, I don't know how to even explain it, but it's like the weirdest thing ever. Okay, and I need to set this before it creases. I'm just setting that with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I don't want this to get in my brows, no. So I'm using my favorite foundation ever. It's the Makeup Forever HD foundation, and it's the stick one. I go between colors. I'm between this one, which is Y445, and the other one's like Y415 or something. So this one's the darker one because I'm darker. I know you can't see on camera, but like I swear I am. So you see how like it looks a lot darker than my skin. It blends out to my skin color, and then it like everything's fine. But it's definitely like darker than what I'm supposed to look like right now. I probably look so crazy right now. You guys are like, honey, that's not your color. I know it looks crazy, okay? But trust me, like, the other one that I have is like way lighter than this. That would look even crazier. And it like blends out to my skin. There's something on this. Ugh. God, like, why is my hair falling out right now? For me, I feel like the Beauty Blender like does a good job of like spreading out my foundation net. What language am I speaking? I honestly had like a triple shot of coffee and it's like still hitting me. I haven't slept since I woke up at 7, and me and Emily went to Starbucks and had well, we ordered a doppio, which is 2 shots of espresso, and they messed up and gave us 3 on accident. So we were legit like wired, I swear. But what I'm meaning to say is that my Beauty Blender, for me, I think it does a good job of like blending the foundation into the skin, like making it seem like it's your skin, you know, like looking natural, whatever, etc. But when it's like a stick foundation that's kind of heavy and it kind of just sits where you apply it, the Beauty Blender, it's like really hard for it to like move the product around, you know what I mean? Especially when it's not a liquid, in my opinion. So I love it for liquid foundations, but for my stick foundation, I can't use it. It doesn't work for me. So I use the brush, but the brush I feel like it just looks like it's sitting on top of your face. So I like to like spread it out with that, but then like pounce it into my skin with the Beauty Blender. So don't judge me. I have all the time in the world, so I'm gonna be extra. Gotta get that double chin. Can't be having one chin one color, the other one another color, you know, so. Okay, and then I'm gonna do concealer before I set my whole face. I'm gonna use the, of course, Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in the shade Medium. Just gonna go under the eyes real quick. Dun, 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 dun. And then, that's like the church song I keep singing. It's not that even, but whatever, guys. I'm like so far away from my mirror, I don't even know how I'm like looking at what I'm actually doing. It's fine, we're gonna survive. So yeah, really appreciate it if you stop drying Beauty Blender. Like, why is it drying so quickly? It doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, do you guys hate like that line that your concealer leaves like under? I hate that. I always like have to blend it back in with my foundation because like I hate that so much. Also, I have to be careful not to get this liquid on my lid because I already put powder there, and you don't want that. I always leave the nose for last, and I love this concealer because it literally like makes it look like my nose is contoured, and I'm not even gonna like actually contour it, especially because I'm not going like out. If I wore, I probably would a little, but it just makes it easier like this. Like, see, it looks a little like slimmed down just because the concealer was sitting on top of it. So Easy is my freaking middle name. Not like I'm easy, but like, anyways, so I'm setting that with my Laura Mercier powder. I can't believe I'm running out of this. I already got a new one because I don't want to have to run out and then be like, shit, like what am I gonna do? But I can't believe it. Dun, 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 dun. A lot of the time, if I remember to, I just take the same Beauty Blender that I used to put the liquid concealer on, and I just blend in the translucent powder, like I'm baking it into my face versus like wiping it off with a brush. I feel like this makes it set better. With the brush, I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like it moves your like makeup around. I am going to set the rest of my face with my powder foundation, which I don't always do because this foundation is pretty like matte and I don't really get oily. I have pretty normal skin, but just for the heck of it, just because I can, I'm gonna set it. Okay, and I'm using this is my favorite freaking powder brush. Look how huge it is, like just like my whole face right here. But anyways, this is the Morphe E41. I'm either gonna throw up or pass out, I'm not sure. And then I'm setting it with my Makeup Forever Pro Finish powder, and this is in 140. So anyways, I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. Simple, because I'm really just going for natural makeup. I'm using Milk Chocolate, which is this shade right here, and it's like a light brown. Why do I talk like that? I'm telling you guys, I'm freaking wired right now. But anyways, I'm just gonna put that all over my lid. Oh, that smells so good, and I always like inhale it, and so it's like going into my freaking mouth, and it tastes like chocolate. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it. I love this brush because it's like so big. I feel like it gets my entire crease and kind of like my lid too, and I like that. Why does it look so dark right there? Oh, it's because of my scar. Guys, I have a freaking scar on this eye. Can you guys see? Right there. And I got that when I was 8. On my actual 8th birthday, I literally was playing tag with all my cousins and friends. And I remember I was running and I was like, nope, like he's not gonna catch me. Like whoever it was, the person that was it, I was like, you're not gonna catch me. And I was running, and I ran through a tree branch. And I remember I ran through it because I looked back because I thought they were about to catch me. And I looked back, and when I turned around, I was going too fast, and like the tree slipped me. I didn't have time to like move or anything. So I literally was like, oh my god. And I remember just crying, and like I touched my eye and it was like bloody, and I ran to my mom. It was a sad day. And that day we like played the pin the tail on the donkey or whatever, and like I didn't even need to be blindfolded because I legit was blind. Like I was blind. But we did have mint chocolate chip ice cream cake, so that made up for it. The big brush that I was telling you guys that I really like, that I just used, is the Morphe M504. It's like a crease brush. It's not really tapered, or maybe it's supposed to be, but like I washed it so many times already that it kind of like lost its shape. But it's super fluffy, and it's just so freaking soft, and it's a huge brush for the crease, so it literally gets like everywhere. This is the Morphe R57. It like literally is coming off because I use these brushes, like these are my favorite ones, but this one's really nice. This one is a tapered crease brush, so same as the other one, it's really soft, but this one's like smaller, more defined. So I'm going in with this color here, the salted caramel color. Yeah, it's not like much darker than the other color, but it's like peachier. So just gonna go in the crease with that color. It's so hard deciding like what mirror I want to look at. I like my big mirror because that's what I'm used to, but you know, gotta make changes. 2018. And then I'm like patting that all over the lid. I really hope this is modest enough. And you guys are gonna be like, what the heck, you're not even wearing anything, what do you mean modest enough? You guys don't know my grandma, okay? She's really scary. Okay, I put more on like this side than I did on this side, so okay, this kind of like lightened the crease, which is good, because low-key like I went to ham with that brown and it was like chill, girl. I'm gonna mix this what the heck kind of name is this? Marzipan? What the hell? That one right there, which is like kind of a sparkly light pink, and then I'm gonna mix it with this one, which is champagne truffle, and that's kind of like a white glittery one. I don't want it to be super glittery, that's why I'm gonna put the white one kind of over it. We'll see how this goes. I haven't like used these two. Oh shoot, okay. There's no going back now, so I'm gonna work with it, blend it, and hopefully it like gets less crazy. Like it's New Year's, right? Like I have to glow. It's subtle, subtle. Now I'm putting that white color kind of on top to like take away from the pinkish like tint and just make it more white. Kind of made it pop a little more, but it's fine. When I don't put eyeshadow under my lower lash line, I just feel like naked. Like it just feels so empty down there, and it feels like my eye is so heavy on top and like not heavy on the bottom, and it's a weird feeling, I'm not gonna lie. So even if it's just a little, like I have to do it. I must. I'm gonna do my bronzer now. We're making moves, guys. We're already like on bronzer. I feel like this was so fast. Honestly, it's because I talk hella a lot. Anyway, this is the Makeup Geek bronzer in Tawny. Tawny. I literally dab it on. I hate myself. Dab it on at first because like if you just swipe, it'll freaking create a line. Like it's crazy. So I'm hoping you can see this on camera because I swear like it literally washes me out so bad. Let me try and like turn this down a little so you guys can like see more. Hopefully that's a little better. I like don't know anything about grandmas. I kind of should learn, but anyway, here it goes. Got this from dude, how could I forget her name? That's so messed up. Like the owner of Makeup Geek. There was like this confusion at Fame Expo. Like me and this other girl were in line for Kim Tai's meet and greet, and then these other girls came and were like being super rude, like trying to cut us, and we were just like super weirded out. And then the girl came that was like controlling the line, and she was like, hey, like what's going on, like is the line here? Because basically we had made a line where you're supposed to, like the girl was like, okay, this is where the Kim Tai line is gonna start, so line up here. So me and this other girl, we lined up, and then these other girls were sitting like across, and they kept like looking at us and like talking to each other, and we were like, okay, like whatever, just ignore them. And then the lady came, and I guess they had went to tell her like, oh, we've been here making line like for 3 hours. And then the lady came to us and she's like, hey, like they're saying that the line is over there. And I was like, someone told us to stand here, like the girls inside, she told us to stand out here, you know. So basically it was this whole confusion, because like it was like, I guess the first 10 in line or something got a gift from Kim Tai, so everyone like wanted to be in line first, and like me and the other girl were there, like, so it was like annoying, because it's not even like about the gift, it's just like, why are you trying to cut and like make this a problem, you know what I mean? So basically we're like, okay, whatever, like we'll just go behind them, it's not that big of a deal. And so because I think her meetup was sponsored or was like with Makeup Geek, the girl that came out, is it Marlene? Now I want to Google it because I feel so bad. She was like so sweet. Hold on. Yeah, Marlena, that's her name. I was kind of right. Marlena. Anyway, so she was really nice, and she like came out and was like, don't worry, like I'll get you guys something, come see me at our booth after. So we went to her booth and we got bronzer, and I don't know what else we got, I forgot, but like it hadn't even came out yet. She's like, these haven't even launched yet, so you guys go, like, which was awesome. And I only used it like recently, and I freaking love it. Like, this is a great bronzer. It's literally so pigmented, so smooth, like it's crazy, which I expected because their eyeshadows are like super buttery and like creamy also. So okay, stop applying bronzer, like what are you doing? For blush, I'm gonna use this Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush called, you know what, I'm an idiot, this is a highlighter. Sometimes I do my highlighter first and then my blush, because I feel like the blush helps tone it down and blend it in more. Sometimes I do opposite. I really don't have like a set routine. It's really just kind of like winging it half my life. So yeah, I haven't tried this before, so this should be interesting. Looks like kind of golden, so hopefully it's nice. Oh, it's like super natural, which I'm not mad at. I'm definitely gonna add another highlighter on top, because on days that I like I'm not doing heavy eyeshadow, like I want to freaking glow, you know. And I know this is like a weird brush to apply highlighter with, but I love it. Like this Morphe line that has like this style brush, I love it. It's the same as the powder one, it's the same as my bronzer one, like whatever freaking line this is, what, the E line, I don't freaking know. This one is E48, and then the one that I use for my bronzer is E3. Like, they're so good. The brushes are so dense. There's just like so many hairs like packed in, and they're so soft, you know what I mean? And I really feel like it blends out the product. So I really like these brushes. I used another one of the same like line for my blush. I use this for contour or blush because like it gets into your cheekbones, but I also like it for blush because like, I don't know, I just do. But anyway, this one's the E4. I'll use that one next. But yeah, sometimes I use this for blush, sometimes I use it for highlighter. I honestly am like, I try new things all the time, guys. I'm not like a this is for this only kind of person. Yeah, like I said, I use all kinds of brushes for everything. I also love this for highlight. It's all jacked up. I've like washed it and it's like lost its perfect shape. But anyway, this is the Morphe M310. Okay, I'm just putting this over to add a little extra. I really like that other highlighter though for like everyday. It's very natural, but we're trying to be extra today. And by the way, the highlighter that I used the second time is the Ofra Rodeo Drive, which is one of my favorite highlighters. It's so pigmented, a little bit goes such a long way. So for my blush, I'm going to use this MAC blush, which I've had forever. Like the name is erased on the back because literally I've had it for so long. Let's see. It's like one of the first blushes I ever bought. It's like a really pretty like neutral, kind of obviously reddish undertone, but whatever. And I'm using this brush, which I should probably clean because I'm pretty sure I like bronzed with this yesterday, so I'm not trying to get bronzer on my cheekbones. But yeah, it's like super natural, just like red cheeks. No, I'm kidding, it like blends out really well. Dun, 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 dun. It's like, I'm so annoying, I keep humming this song, but it's literally stuck in my head. Honestly, this stuff is so refreshing. Like, sometimes I have to like force myself to stop. Like, Desiree, like, stop, that's enough. Alright guys, literally my camera was dying, so I turned it off really quick and I put on the Bow and Arrow by Kat Von D lip liner, and then I used the liquid lipstick, and then I did my mascara, which for that I used the Tartiest lash paint mascara. It looks like this and it's honestly so freaking good. Like, I love it. I mean, my eyelashes look good, right? I think. Yeah. And then honestly, if you guys don't have this, I said it in my last video, but this is a freaking lifesaver. It's by Morphe, and it's just like this lash comb, which it's a little dirty right now, don't judge me, but literally you comb your lashes through and it like makes it not clumpy. My hair like kind of got stuck right now and it hurt. Anyways guys, pretty much ready. That's it. So hope you guys enjoyed. I know my room's a mess, the setup is crazy, but like I said, I'm trying my best. I really want to like do more videos in 2018. It's a goal of mine, and so I gotta do it, you know what I mean? Like, gotta work with what I got. So anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you comment any ideas you guys have or any suggestions for another video. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and then please make sure you subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys, and oh my god, happy freaking new year. Like, January 1st, 2018, it's gonna be a good year. I feel it in my veins. I feel it in my freaking all parts of my body. I feel it, okay? So good luck to you, and hopefully, you know, you have a good New Year's Eve. Stay safe. Don't be freaking drinking and driving. Don't be doing nothing crazy. Think about me while I'm in church praying. I'll be praying for all of you guys, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm in such a great mood. I can't believe like this is the end of the year, but anyways, happy New Year's, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bitch, I'm saucing, I do this often, don't do no talking, my options right when I